I went fabric shopping. I went to a fabric store in Norfolk, Virginia called Fabric Hut. They were having a warehouse sale, which is really cool because basically they have a warehouse in the back of the store where they store all of their fabrics that haven't gone out yet. And the deal was $2.97 a yard, pretty much for every fabric on the roll. So that was exciting. I didn't know that going in. I thought it was going to be like, a little piece of section of fabric, but apparently other people knew about it because it was very busy that Saturday. And so if you go to their Instagram or their website, they might be doing those sales pretty frequently, maybe once a month. So this first fabric that I got is a fleece, stretch in one way fleece, because I went with my mother and I wanted to make her some stuff, so I had her pick out some things as well. This was cool. I saw this before. I visited the store once before and I saw this fleece fabric. It features like a black woman with like an afro puff and a little wrap on her head. And the words on there say love, blessed, choose love. So, like a positive type fabric. It's very soft on this side. It's like a fleece. Not like a Joanne fleece, but like a stretchy, nice fleece. And so with this one, we decided we're going to make some pajamas. I think that's going to be really nice. And I got 4 yards of this. The next fabric I got, I believe it was a cotton lawn. And it features like kind of large floral pattern and I don't know, burgundy, light blue and white and black. And I really liked this pattern. I like that it was a bigger print and a floral print and kind of understated. And so with this, I'm thinking of making a nice sundress with it, just big enough to feature the pattern in there. And it's nice and light and drapey, so I think it'll be good for like a summertime dress. This is another fabric I got from my mom. This is kind of a tie-dye like fabric featuring yellow, mustard yellow, dark blue, and white. And this is like a stretch, really stretchy jersey type material. Pretty soft. On one side, a little softer than the other side. But I got this because I want to make another Remy sweater. And since they didn't really have the sweatshirt fleece that I was looking for, I got this one because the Remy sweater is good for like pretty much any knit fabric. And I think this will look really nice with the ruching detail and some long sleeves. This was another floral cotton lawn that I picked up for myself. This one is a little bit sheer, very lightweight. And they did warn you when you were shopping that all the fabrics are as is. So there's some staining on the edge of this one. So I'll have to just make sure not to use that part. But I thought this was really nice. It's got like dark blue leaves or something like that. Yeah, they look like leaves. And so I like that design, and yet again, some fabric that I think would look nice as maybe a dress or a flowy skirt for the spring and summertime. I was really looking for wovens and natural wovens because a lot of the material in the warehouse did feature knits, jerseys, and fleeces, as well as some spandex, well, not spandex, but like polyester stretchy fabrics. So when I did see a nice woven cotton, I took a look at that, and this is one of the ones I got. This is another fabric I got, my mom picked out. This is a stretch fabric, but it's got some texture details. It's kind of ribbed. It's like a form of ribbed fabric. So these lines down here are textured, like raised up. And so you can feel the raised up parts, and it's stretchy, both ways. And so since it's nice and stretchy and comfortable, she was thinking that some pants would be really nice to make out of these. One of the other things I was looking for was twill, or like a heavier woven fabric that I could use to make some pants. And I don't usually go for solid. I just am more attracted to a print fabric. So when I saw this nice green fabric, it's got a little bit of sheen on one side and the other side is more matte. But this was like a thicker woven, and I don't know if it's twill. It wasn't labeled, but I think this would make some nice pants. I kind of want to do the McCall's pants that I did before, or maybe a pants pattern that has a more straight leg, like a straight leg trouser. And I think this is really nice. I don't really have green in my wardrobe, so definitely want to fill in some color gaps in my wardrobe, and this would do the trick. Finally, I was also looking for some pink and purple fabric because I'm planning on going to one of the sorority retreats, and I wanted to get started on an outfit for that. And so I saw this really beautiful stretchy fabric, purple fabric. I think it was spandex, or this was like a swimsuit type fabric. So it's stretchy and soft and has a nice rebound to it. And then I saw this pink, which is not the same material. It's like, it's not spandex or whatever the purple was, but it is also a jersey and pretty stretchy, not as soft. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. Maybe a cord set or a dress or something like that, but I definitely was trying to find that right pink and the right purple to make something for the retreat. Just to complete this fabric haul, I'm going to show a couple of other things I picked up over the last couple months. I recently went to Montego Bay, Jamaica for a little vacay, and I stopped by a fabric store there they have. It's called Pablo's Fabric Store, and I picked up this. I think it's seersucker. That's what they called it, cotton seersucker, and I just loved all of the colors. Again, the floral. I'm stuck on floral. I don't know why, but this has a base of red plus yellows, blues, and kind of pinks flower. And so I just thought this might be a nice summer outfit. I'm thinking of doing a co-ord set with it, like a top and a flowy skirt for like vacation wear. So yeah, I think that'll be super cute. I also recently went to the Stretch House in New York City, which is a store on the same street as Mood, but it's like a small store that features only stretch fabric. So probably spandex, polyester blend, knits, jersey, anything that stretches, you might be able to find there. This one was really nice. It's like a shiny navy blue fabric. This one only stretches crosswise to the grain, because this is the self edge. So yeah, it stretches along the grain line. One-way stretch. Very sleek and beautiful. This was in like the clearance section, so I think this was $2 a yard. $2 or $3 a yard. And I also got a similar fabric, shiny silver. And this one is a little more stretchy in both ways. Just a little bit of stretch, but mostly along the grain line. Again, but this one seems to have some striations or texture along the grain. I don't know if that's a feature or a defect. But I love the shiny. This I think would be really nice as like a sleek evening gown, like a cocktail, or yeah, like a special evening event dress. I can just see that being something. So gotta look for a pattern for that. But that is it for this pattern haul. Let me know what you think of these fabrics and any ideas I could have and use for any of these fabrics. Thanks for watching.